In the wake of the recent tragedy at the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Facility in Dallas, Texas, the community finds itself grappling with a sense of shock, confusion, and deep concern. On a Wednesday evening in July 2025, what began as an ordinary day quickly descended into chaos when gunfire erupted at the facility, resulting in the death of one detainee and injuries to two others. The incident not only rattled the local population, but also reignited nationwide discussions about the security of immigration centers and the complex motivations behind attacks targeting federal agencies. Federal investigators swiftly identified the suspect as Joshua Jahn, a man whose background has since become the subject of intense scrutiny. Initial records established a connection between Jahn and a residence in Fairview, Oklahoma, but further investigation revealed that he most recently lived in Durant, Oklahoma. As news broke, scenes of FBI and SWAT teams converging on the Fairview addresses circulated across media platforms, their focus unwavering as they removed boxes of potential evidence from the property. Yet despite the spectacle, authorities have remained tight-lipped about what was discovered within those boxes. Whether investigators found a manifesto, additional weapons, or other items that could shed light on Jahn's intentions remains a mystery. The silence from officials has only deepened the anxiety and curiosity surrounding the case. This event stands as the third shooting in Texas targeting ICE or Customs and Border Protection facilities, marking a disturbing trend that federal officials are eager to halt. The Department of Homeland Security has condemned the violence, emphasizing the urgent need to end the cycle of attacks and the dehumanization of ICE agents. These incidents have not only endangered the lives of those working at and detained within these facilities, but have also cast a shadow over communities that host such centers. Among the victims, the Mexican Consulate General in Dallas confirmed that one of the critically injured detainees is a Mexican national currently receiving hospital treatment. The identities and backgrounds of the other injured detainees, including the individual who lost their life, have not been disclosed, leaving families and advocates anxiously awaiting updates. The lack of information about the victims highlights the often overlooked human toll of such violence and underscores the pressing need for transparency and support for those affected. Local residents in Fairview, like Tim Johnson, found themselves suddenly thrust into the center of a nationwide story. Johnson expressed his disbelief upon learning that the suspect lived just down the street from him, describing the event as both shocking and deeply unsettling. For many in Fairview, the proximity of such violence serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictability of these attacks and the ways in which national issues can reverberate through small, tight-knit communities. As the investigation continues, federal authorities have refrained from scheduling a follow-up news conference, leaving the public in a state of uncertainty. The lack of updates from officials has fueled speculation and concern, as residents and observers alike search for answers about Jahn's motives and the broader implications of the attack. Looking deeper into Jahn's past, a spokesperson for Collin College confirmed that he attended the institution sporadically between 2013 and 2018, with notable gaps in his enrollment. This fragmented academic history suggests a life marked by instability and perhaps a search for belonging or purpose. In 2017, Jahn reportedly drove across the country to Washington State, where he took a minimum wage job harvesting legal marijuana on a farm. According to the business owner who employed him, Jahn was living out of his car at the time and appeared to lack direction. These details paint a picture of a young man adrift, struggling to find his place in the world, and ultimately drawn into a tragic path. Despite these glimpses into Jahn's background, federal investigators have yet to reveal what may have led him to develop reported anti-ICE views, or whether there is any concrete evidence beyond the writings found on shell casings at the Dallas facility. The absence of a manifesto or other explanatory documents has left many questions unanswered. What forces drive someone to target an immigration detention center? Is it personal grievance, ideological extremism, or something more complex?